Good morning, friends. Morning session is dedicated to class 10. We are going to discuss question answers of the lesson from class 10, chapter 8, the hack driver. Let's discuss some of the important question answers that have been asked in board examination. Ask the first question. The first question is, who was Litkins? Did the narrator serve the summon that day? Why? Oliver Litkin was an assistant. He was a middle-aged man from New Milan who was to be served a summon to testify for a pending court case. The narrator, the lawyer who was assigned the task, was cleverly tricked by Litkins, who exploited the gullibility of farmer and helped him change himself, thus subjecting him to ridicule by the village folk. No, the lawyer could not serve the summons that day for the obvious reason. He was befooled by him because the man, the hack driver himself, was Oliver Litkins. Second question, question number 2. What attitude did the lawyer have to the country life? How did his experience at New Milan change it? The lawyer was of the opinion that the folk people of the village, they lead a pleasant, simple, and honest life. He believed that the lawyer believed that the folk of the village, away from the hustle and bustle of city life, they always lived a pleasant, simple, honest, and helpful life. But the fact was that his experience in New Milan with the smart hack driver, who himself was Oliver Litkin, got changed that day. Not only Oliver Litkins humiliated and befooled him with his clever tricks and quick thinking, but also made the lawyer change his opinion towards the country life. In the beginning, the lawyer was of the opinion that the countryside people are simple, honest, and they lead a pleasant life. But as he went to serve the summon to Oliver Litkins, the man, the hack driver, who was with him the whole day, took him around the town and befooled him. Not only did he befool him, he humiliated him in front of the village folk. And at the end, he realized that the man, the hack driver, who was 24 hours with him, was Oliver Litkins himself. So that is how his opinion changed about the people of the countryside, that his thinking is completely wrong about the folk of the village, village people, that they are simple, that they lead a pleasant and peaceful life. This opinion got completely changed as he was badly befooled and ridiculed by the hack driver, who was himself Oliver Litkins. Third question, question number 3. What did the hack driver tell the narrator about Litkins' mother? The hack driver told the young lawyer that that Litkins' mother was quite a terror. She was 9 feet tall and 4 feet thick. She had the agility of a cat and could talk a lot. Oliver must be hiding behind his mother's skirts. Next question. With what impression did the lawyer come back to the city? New Milan, the lawyer was greatly impressed by the cheerfulness of Bill, the hack driver, and his eagerness to help him in the task of which he had arrived there. Oblivious to the identity of the hack driver as Litkin himself, he presumed the hospitality offered to him as the general attitude of the countryside. That he came to know that in the countryside, the people, offered hospitality, and that was what is liked by him. But he was quite oblivious to the identity of the hack driver, because the hack driver himself was Oliver Litkins, and he could know it only when he came back to the city. He was so humiliated by the simplicity, and he was so impressed by the simplicity and forthcoming behavior of Bill that he decided that he would settle at New Milan. But the fact is that later on, when he came to know that he was befooled by him, his opinion completely got changed. And the last question: who befriended the narrator when he went to the New Milan? The hack driver, who himself was Oliver Litkin, befriended the narrator. Who befriended the narrator? The hack driver, who himself was Oliver Litkins. So when the narrator went to the New Milan for locating Litkins, against whom the summon was served, they went to the barber shop and all around the city, but Lutkin was found nowhere. Finally, the Lutkin's house was located. In this way, the hack driver took the lawyer all around the village to search for Lutkin. But the fact was that the hack driver himself was Oliver Litkins. So see, this is how we come to understand. But there is a interpretive question that in life, people who easily trust others are someone made to look foolish. One should not be too trusting. Let us talk on the basis of this story that the people who are easily, trustworthy or can be believed in, or who trust in others very easily, they are credulous. They are the people who are befooled by others very easily. We should not be too, credulous. We should not be too simple and trustworthy. The people who easily trust others are often befooled by others, and therefore they are simple-hearted. No doubt they are simple-hearted. They are also the people who are easily befooled by others. So the people who trust others quite easily are often cheated. This is fully applicable to the young lawyer Litkins, who impressed the lawyer with the friendly manner. He led the lawyer to think that the people of the town were trustworthy. He also claimed to know most of the places where Litkins could be found. He told lies about Litkins and befooled the lawyer. So he charged, money for the service he provided. So he was quite, smart. Though he was a countryside folk, but he was very smart, and he could befool the lawyer very easily. So this is how we come to understand that we should not trust others quite easily. We should not be too credulous. We should not be too, vulnerable. We should not be gullible. We should not be easily, befooled. We should not allow others to take advantage of our simplicity and gullibility. We should be smart enough to understand the trick of other people. Then only we can lead a very happy life. Thank you very much. I am sure these discussions will help class 10 students understand the lesson, The Hack Driver, very well. And though the written answers of these discussions will be provided on the YouTube, but don't bother about that. But still go through the story. But I have already given the summary in the previous video. Thank you very much. Have a nice day ahead. Thank you. This is Eddie Singh on the channel, Easy English by Eddie Singh.